Hey guys, welcome back to another flight with our virtual airline. We're in Nelson, New Zealand on the tip of the South Island. We're going to fly over to Wellington on the southern tip of the North Island. So it's a short flight. It's only about 70 miles. It shouldn't take too long. We're just going to get ready to go. So a couple things I have to do.
Nelson Information Mike, 130 Zulu. Local weather not available. Weather at Wellington International is winds are 347 at 18 knots. Visibility 6 miles. 2,500 broken. Temperature 14, dew point 8. Current altimeter is 3044. Arriving and departing runway 02. Nelson Information Mike, 130 Zulu. Local weather not available. Weather at Wellington International is winds are 347 at 18 knots. Visibility 6 miles. 2,500 broken. Temperature 14, dew point 8. Current altimeter is 3044. Arriving and departing runway 02. Nelson Information Mike, 130 Zulu. Local weather not available.
Okay.
Weather at Wellington International is winds are 347 at 18 knots.
Let me just turn this
Visibility
on. It won't
6
let me do
miles.
anything until I do that.
2,500. Nelson Information Mike. Nelson Information Mike, 130 Zulu. Local weather not available.
There we go. Switched over to clearance delivery, since it wouldn't be quiet. So we're going to take off actually on runway 20. We're going to do a little bit of a loop around to get some altitude before we head back over the mountains. So let's get our clearance and we will be good to get going.
Delivery, good morning. Border Force 44, Cairns outbound on the 351, request clearance.
Border Force 44, delivery, cleared to Cairns outbound via the 351 radial length planned route. Cairns 2 departure. Climb via SID to 6,000, squawk 3213, departure frequency 118.4.
The Cairns via the 351 radio and flight plan route, Cairns 2 departure, climb via the SID to 6,000, the 3213 and 118.4, Border Force 44, pass your call.
Border Force 44.
Skyway 6090 ready to copy.
Skyway 6090, we don't have a flight plan on file for you.
Damn it, I always forget to do this. Okay, let's validate. Let's file. Alright, let's try this again. Skyway 6090, ready to copy.
Skyway 6090 is cleared to November Zulu Whiskey November, climb via the IDNI-2P departure, with the IDNM transition, then direct to Alpha Victor Papa Oscar Delta then as filed. Expect departure runway 02. Maintain 7,000 feet. Squawk 4321. Skyway 6090 is cleared to November Zulu Whiskey November, climb via the IDNI-2P departure, with the IDNM transition, then direct to Alpha Victor Papa Oscar Delta then as filed. Maintain 7,000 feet. Squawk 4321. Skyway 6090 read back correct. Altimeter 3044, contact tower on 127.4 when ready for pushback. Have a good afternoon. Altimeter 3044 tower on 127.4, Skyway 6090.
Oop, wrong one. Gotta get this over there. 3044. Okay, looks like we're taking off on 02. One, 2, 127.4. 127.4. Okay, roll run tower. Just gotta get ready to go now. So we'll look up. Throw on the strobe light. Fuel pumps
1351, contact departure.
are on. Ignition on. Hit start. So we're going to 7,000 feet. That's going to be our cruising altitude. And our heading will be 26.
With the waiver if it's required. Traffic to Zulu, G'day.
For when we get going there. So this is a very small airport. There's not much going on here. So Skyway 0690 ready for push.
Skyway 609er pushback approved.
Alright. Got to come in and do the push. Beacon's on. Engine's going, so that can go to normal, that can go to normal. Starter can come off. I think we're pretty much ready to go. This should be 7,000. Okay, off goes the parking brake. Let him push us back. As soon as he figures out how to do it. Flight director's on. So we're going to take off. We're going to make a left-hand turn out over the bay, kind of do a big wide loop around. And that will give us the height to cross the mountains. So we're located on the east side of the runway.
Any taxi link 105.
Link 105, tower, good day.
That's pretty good. Alright, you can stop there. Alright, so let's get ready to taxi. Prop controls go fully forward. Taxi light on. Everyone in the back is nice and happy. I think we're good to go. Skyway 6090 ready to taxi.
Skyway 609er taxi to runway 02 via taxiways Alpha. Hold short runway 02.
Taxi to runway 02 via taxiways Alpha. Hold short runway 02 Skyway 609er.
So we're not too far from the edge of the runway.
Just 524 to send 6,000. Send 6,000, just 524.
So I've purchased the full ATC Chatter package, so there should be a little bit more variety in the calls that we hear in the background. Thousands of files covering the entire world, so it's pretty cool. One of the neat things is it gives you regional
Skyway
accents.
609er advise when ready for departure.
Wilco Skyway 609er.
So that the ATC sounds like the region you should be in. In this case, I think most of the files are Australia. So it's going to sound Australian. You'll hear the occasional Australian identifiers. I've heard Cairns a lot. Oh, there's no hold short line? Okay, so we'll go there. On the parking brake, goes off, landing lights.
Quarter 521, give way to company 737 inbound taxi, holding point Tango 6, runway 34 right, 5 Sierra and Tango.
Give way to the 737 and then Sierra Tango to holding point Tango 6, 34 right.
Flaps are set. Skyway 6090 ready for takeoff.
Skyway 6090 winds are 347 at 18 knots, cleared for takeoff. Runway 02 squawk 4321.
Alright, we're gonna squawk. Keep forgetting we gotta turn on our transponder in the actual ATC program. So let me just turn this on. There we go. So we're back on with track IR.
Star 201, runway
Alright.
34 right, clear to takeoff.
And we're ready to go. Power up. Careful not to over torque, although we usually end up doing it. So airspeed's live, 40 knots, 50 knots, 60 knots, 65, ease back. And get a 5-degree climb, 7-degree climb.
You on board the company outbound and continue on to leave the cadet.
One company looking at coming from
So we're on to heading mode.
Killing 105, central wind. 270 degrees, 4 knots, runway 34 right. Clear to left. Clear to right, runway, killing 105.
Take that off until I get it nicely set up. Actually, she's fighting me a little bit. There we go.
Quarter 790, contact departure, ship.
Alright, we're going to carry on with the departure procedure. So that's heading at about 3:30 as we do our climb. 300. Kind of out over the bay. We got another aircraft in front of us there. Bring this around a little bit more.
Yeah, we're going to hotel 2, man. Transfer help.
Actually going to be tracking at about a 249.
Captain says Halifax Hotel 250 is report ready for departure.
Hotel 7, Caravan.
Alright, so 272 should take us where we want to go.
Skyway 6090 contact Auckland Oceanic Center on 120.5. Have a nice day.
Come on, dude.
19, left runway 34 left. Clear for takeoff.
120.5. Center Skyway 6090.
Skyway 6090, this is center, go ahead.
I'll be 153,
Skyway 6090 climbing 7,000.
Skyway 6090, good afternoon. Radar contact.
So our next point is going to be 249. So it's not showing here because this didn't come up in the Microsoft flight planning. But it is showing up on my ATC program. So we're following that, since that's kind of what they're expecting us to do. So you can see the sun is setting, so the sun's going to be behind us for most of the flight. And we'll see how my adjusted graphic settings deal with night flight. Or at least a dusk flight anyway. This is a problem with two different softwares trying to do flight planning. They come up with different routing. Not always ideal. But that's fine. We know where we're going, and we're moving around to get some altitude up for when we make the cross over the mountains. Clouds there. It's 4,500 feet. Next heading we're going to take is 203. And right now. After this, we will be turning towards the east. Oh, this has changed changed it a little bit on me. It's kind of redone my flight plan, but that's fine. It's going to be a visual approach anyway when we get there. So once again, we will get together when we get a little bit closer, and we will see you as we start our descent into Wellington. welcome back. As you can see, we are starting our descent, crossing the channel. Wellington's on the other side of the landmass there. So let's jump into the cockpit. And we are on the approach. So this is the AvPod approach. Basically, we're going to go up, make a couple right-hand turns, and then come in for the ILS runway 16.
Approach, X-16, good morning, descend by the start at 10 and so descend by the start at 8,000.
So
Runway 1634 right, straight for right, that's
110.3 is the frequency. So we'll tune that in. And the course for the runway is 161 degrees. Back you go.
Approach, g'day, Qantas 416 on 1010,000 with that's 416 descend by the star 9000 34 left, expect independent visual approach. 9000, that's 34 left, Qantas 416.
So changing the CDI changes what it's following. Good to know.
41 Delta, turn right heading 16 rapid down. I don't think 160 killing 41 Delta.
So there's the landmass there. Wellington's on the other side. The airport's on the other side of here. There's the Wellington Harbor, I guess it is, the big bay that's in there, and then the airport's down at this end. So we're going to fly up here, make a couple rights, and then come in and land. So we're slowly descending down to 3,000 feet, which is our approach altitude for when we hit the final approach fix.
X-ray visual.
Slow this down a little bit. We got on 300 feet. So it's been a nice flight. The sun is starting to set. We're getting some very nice light shimmering on the water there. So here at Hewitt, we're going to make a right turn almost directly east, and then we make another right turn to 161 for our approach. Lots of turbines. As you can see there, wind turbines all along the coast. This is the Pacific, there's the airport. This is the Pacific, so they're probably getting a good, steady, constant wind coming in. I just think they look ugly though. So we're not that far from our turn. Nice gentle descent. We should be down to 3,000 feet by Whitby.
403 Delta, cancel. We
Should not be an issue.
For right base, runway 01 right, and descend to 4,000. Star traffic base, runway 01 right, 4,000.
1,200 feet to go. Nice slow descent.
Base, runway 01 right, 4,000 right.
Keeping our speed about 130. Should pick it up a little bit. See, starting to come up on the map here is our approach fixes into the actual airport. There's Whitby. There's 91 DM, so that's 9 miles out. It's a important marker. Then we've got Cairns, which will be on the glide slope. We should start our descent here at the 91 DME. That's 9.1 miles out. So once we make the turn and get established on that course, we will go into approach mode, and we should be able to pick up the ILS. And we should be making that turn in about a mile. Just down to 200 feet. Again, we do have mountains here, so we want to try to avoid them as much as possible. So there's our turn to Whitby. We're basically going to cross over here and then go down.
Skyways 609er descend and maintain 3,000 feet clear for ILS approach runway 16 contact tower on 125.25. Have a nice day.
Cleared for ILS approach runway 16 tower on 125.25 Skyways 609er.
Alright.
Right, filling.
Tower Skyways 609er inbound for ILS approach runway 16.
323.
Skyways 609er good evening. Radar contact. Continue ILS to runway 16 call when established on final. Continue ILS to runway 16 will call when established on final Skyways 609er.
Descending to 8,000.
Alright. So go to approach mode. Coming up for 3,000 feet.
Killing 421 Delta Tower.
So there's the localizer. Should be taking us in. Yep. Rolling us out straight. So she's going to hold us at 3,000 feet until we bring up the glide slope. You can see it there. It's starting to come down. So everything's looking good. So since we're on the approach, come in here. We will go to full prop.
Dynasty 0, flight 1, threshold wind 290 degrees, 4 knots, preferred exit, rapid exit, Alpha 2, runway 34 left, clear to land. Runway 34 left, clear to land. Okay, yeah, I'm on the
Alright. We're going to start bringing the speed back. We're on the glide slope. So first flaps. Although we were a little fast when I did it. And second flaps.
Velocity now 32, tower, good morning.
So we want to bring her down to about 70 knots. Coming in over Wellington. Alright, let's go back on our track air. A little bit of fog down there today. Alright, we're back 70 knots. Looks like somebody just took off out over the water.
Twister 506, contact director 126, 241. Take on to South 5.
Beautiful orange light here.
Delta, descend 6,000, turn right 090. Descend 6,000, right 090, killing 41.
There's another aircraft down there on the airport, I think. Got a good hold at 70 knots, approaching 1,000 feet. Or we would if the land wasn't undulating below us.
Cost is 151, runway 34 right.
Almost out over the water. There we go. Well, the runway is pretty much at sea level anyway. Windshield's a bit scratched up here. Nice water effects. Looking good. Stable approach. Props fully forward, mixtures fully forward, fixed gear. Flaps are in landing configuration. Airspeed is stable. Coming in over the harbor, the bay.
Course 510, wind 290 degrees, 10 knots, cleared to land.
To land, model 5 land.
Just passed through 1,000 feet. looking good. There's 800 feet. Obviously our altimeter is off.
Skyway 6090 traffic on runway. Execute the published missed approach for ILS to runway 16, contact approach on 119.3 to request another approach.
Are you kidding
Executing
me?
missed approach for ILS to runway 16, approach on 119.3 Skyway 6090.
Okay, so we go to...
Approach Skyway 6090 at 1000 feet.
To there.
Skyway 6090, good evening. Radar contact. Turn left heading 325 vectors to the ILS approach for runway 16 at Wellington International.
Heading 325 vectors to the ILS approach for runway 16 Skyway 6090.
325.
Skyway 6090, climb and maintain 3,000 feet.
Climb and maintain 3,000 feet Skyway 6090.
Skyway 6090, expedite climb to 3,000 feet.
Yeah, I'm working it.
Expedite climb to 3,000 feet Skyway 6090.
Skyway 6090, turn right heading 325.
Heading 325 Skyway 6090.
Skyway 6090, turn right heading
Easy,
340.
easy.
Heading 340 Skyway 6090.
Skyway 6090, turn right heading 345.
Heading 345 Skyway 6090.
Get your nose down. There we go.
descend to 3,000.
Altitude hold mode.
Skyway 6090, climb and maintain 3,000 feet.
Climb and maintain 3,000 feet Skyway 6090.
Alright, let me just...
Skyway 6090, turn right heading 355.
Heading 355 Skyway 6090.
Skyway 6090, expedite climb to 3,000 feet.
Expedite climb to 3,000 feet Skyway 6090.
We go back to there. There we go. That's what was causing the problem.
X-320, descend to 2,000 visual.
Descend to 2,000 visual, Chile 320.
Well, that was an adventure. Something that we don't really practice that much. We really should. Because it does screw you up when you're not ready for it. almost at 3,000 feet. I'll try this again. Everybody back there all right? Sorry about that.
07 to 6000, touchline code QNH 1022.
I think that's a bit too much reliance on the autopilot. Should fly the plane first, and then worry about setting up the autopilot after. Bit of a pain. I gotta fly up to the other end and come in and do it again.
3000, cleared RNAV micro, 01 right, just start on 31.
See, I knew I saw on the map there the symbol for an airplane. We can do it again. There's this guy coming in now. There he is right there. So that guy, you can see the flashing light there. Ooh, that's turned a lovely color.
Skyway 609er, turn right heading 355.
Heading 355 Skyway 609er.
355 it is. Alright. Let's try this again.
Roger, you cleared the drop and clean. After the drop, make a right turn back to
So it was fighting me because it was when I had the autopilot on because it was trying to get back onto the localizer. Oh, that's a nice look. Wow, that's pretty cool. As mentioned, I am happy with the graphics. So they're giving me vectors in. Hopefully they'll give us enough space between aircraft. There's another one over there somewhere.
Skyway 609er, turn left heading 325.
Really?
Heading 325 Skyway 609er.
Okay.
information, VFR traffic 1 o'clock 3 miles, so could be tracking inbound to Archford at 1,500 feet, and another VFR about 2 miles behind him showing 1,600 feet up verified. Copy traffic, looking to line if you go.
So it looks like they weren't going to move the live traffic out of my way.
Skyway 609er, turn right heading 070.
Heading 070 Skyway 609er.
Skyway 609er, cleared for ILS to runway 16, fly heading 131 to intercept final.
Cleared for ILS approach to runway 16 fly heading 131 Skyway 6090.
Stop zooming in like that. 131. Turn on approach mode. And there we go. Try this once again. So we're probably following that guy there.
Skyway 6090 altimeter 3044 at Wellington International Contact Tower on 125.25. Enjoy your evening.
Altimeter 3044 tower on 125.25 Skyway 6090.
And I'm gonna slow it up because I got this guy in front of me.
Tower Skyway 6090 inbound for ILS approach runway 16. Skyway 6090 good evening. Radar contact. Continue number 2 for ILS to runway 16 call when established on final. Continue number 2 for ILS to runway 16 will call when established on final Skyway 6090.
3 at Alpha 901 at runway 01 right.
So here's the problem with this. In flight sim, traditionally, they have been really bad at loitering on the runway. So we may get another go around, which is why I'm slowing her right down to my approach speed to give this guy time to get off. Hold it at about 70 knots.
120 behind landing 737, line up behind and wait.
And we'll wait for him to go in. So what did we learn on that approach? Well, we're going to have to keep an eye on missed approaches a bit more. We're going to have to consider the fact that other traffic is going to get in the way and they're not going to be moved for us. And we're going to have to be prepared to do the missed approach. Fly the missed approach by hand. And you can put the autopilot on once everything's stable. Pete here can handle the radios, so we had to call the tower. That was fine. Alright, we're on the glide slope. We're going to come back on the power again. Since we're now going downhill. Again, we got the fog and the trees there.
21 Delta, runway 01 right, clear for takeoff.
So we got 3,000 set on the altimeter. Fine. Heading I'm going to set to 161 in case we need it. That is the runway heading. Alright.
Crossing 449, the contact center on 123-10, good day.
230, velocity 449, good day.
A little slow. More power there. This guy's ahead of me. It's almost down.
Showing 421 Delta, contact departures.
Contact departures, clearing 421 Delta.
So he's down on the runway, so we should be good. I was just making sure my airport diagram was up.
13, wind 300 degrees, 10 knots, runway 01 right, clear to land.
01 right, clear to land, 4637.
Will he be off the runway in time? I'm not seeing him. Take a closer look here.
Star 13, contact departures, good day.
The runway looks clear. Giving him plenty of time to get out of the way.
Going 403 Delta, runway 01 right, clear to land.
Clear to land, runway 01 right, Lincoln 403, hold on.
Looking good.
Going 403 Delta, runway 01 right, clear to land.
Clear to land, runway 01 right, Lincoln 403, hold on.
Sorry being so quiet here, but concentrating. Looking for the other airplanes. $800 feet.
Skyway 6090 winds are 324 at 18 knots, cleared to land runway 16. Clear to land runway 16, Skyway 6090.
All right.
Yeah, ready.
The runway is mine. Landing.
That's 938 behind, landing at dash 8, up to 7, runway 01 right, line up behind.
Autopilot's off. Flare. And we are down.
Skyway 6090 exit runway when able.
Class 17, cancel seat and speed, tractor to ISCOM. Cancel speed and seat direct to ISCOM to go Class 17.
Alright, we are Alpha. Strobe off, landing lights off, taxi lights on, flaps up. Skyways 0690, request taxi to the gates.
Flight 425, resume our navigation, track 4 close left base, runway 01 right, clear visual approach.
That's close left base, runway 01 right, clear visual approach, over 425.
I'm off the runway. I don't know why there's a Diamond aircraft pulling up to a gate. We'll just go in here and pull in somewhere. There's... yeah, we'll go in here.
Just take it 85 on 425.
It will do.
425, get over to.
Oh, United aircraft there. Interesting. Alright, well, we are back in Wellington. It's been a long day. 3 flights today. Let's down, nav off. That's off.
Good morning, Solomon 7013. Solomon 701, get over to.
Well, guys, thank you very much for joining us on today's flight. Hope you enjoyed. We'll see you next time. Bye for now.
F938, runway 01 right, clear for takeoff. 01 right, clear for takeoff, F938.